Rollo. That I am with Lorenzo from Italy.
Yes.
And with Rebecca from Finland. I see you had a crazy summer, no? Working on new material, and last 21st of September, you were back on stage performing again in Casa Store. How was getting back to it?
It's been amazing. We've spent this year really working and honing in on our original music. We still do a lot of like private events, but the joy from us in working as a band is getting to perform our original music. And our last gig in September was incredible. It was the first time we did an all show just with the original music.
Yes, the first concert that we have played the original music. For us was very important.
It felt right, didn't it? We knew we just
satisfied.
We had amazing feeling after we got done. We're like, oh, natural high. We just felt, oh wow, and it's going to be even better for our next show in Ocania.
What does each one contribute to the band?
So maybe I'll say what I contribute. I'm the vocalist, and I write the lyrics of the songs and the melodies as well. And I bring a lot of, let's say, life experiences that I've went through, very emotional. I like to tell a story. And then Lorenzo.
I'm dedicated about more in the music, arrangement, production. And of course, I really loved to bring my experiences of life in music, writing music together and try to make a style, our own style. It's very cool process for me and for the band. But I always trying to compose what I feel and what I feel from the band, what we feel together. No, it's cool process. And I have a lot of music influences, and I'm trying to get all my styles in this band, and it worked. Sincerely, it was good.
Your Instagram content is very vibrant and engaging. Yeah. A funny or memorable anecdote that happened during the creation of one of your posts?
What about today?
Today.
We thank you for saying that, because we work really hard, don't we, on the reels?
Yeah, we always try to.
We try to look like stylish and
interesting content, but in the same time,
we need to be content creators. We need to be like PR marketing people. But today, actually, so we're trying to do promotion for our gig in Ocania on the 19th of October. And we were doing funny reels, and then we just sat outside, and Lorenzo just started like playing the guitar, and I started singing a song over, and then Lorenzo just did this like really intense playing, and then he started singing in Italian, but we made it up on the spot. Actually, it was really good. It's just like that, like we worked together, and like our friend and our other band member, Hernan Friedman, he was there. And myself, Lorenzo and Hernan, the three of us, we work very hard, very close together on working on the structure and the creation of the music and the production, post-production. So yeah, we have fun making the reels.
In general, we take care about the engine of the band, the three of us, to
and
just try to make a good image, good sounds, good marketing. We're trying to make it all. I know it's not easy, but
we're not
we are
just
doing
musicians.
We're trying to do more than music, because we need something more.
And I think our favorite thing is obviously writing and creating the music.
That's my favorite part.
But then we have to do all the other, because we can't just sit there and make music and just expect people to find us. We have to be out there, and we have to keep posting. We have to be loud and make noise for people to see us.
It is. It's hard sometimes.
It is. And then you're like, are we annoying people? Just keep going.
You have played at renowned festivals like the Guinness Cork Jazz Festival. What has been the most unexpected or surprising moment you have experienced at one of these events?
This is a nice question. So we had two experiences of this, and for me, I think also for the entire band was to create new connection in that musical scene. Guinness Cork Jazz, try to gig, try to know other people, try to get connection. And of course, the experience there, for me was amazing. The crowd, the environment was really cool. And I really love to play there in different venues. So, and of course, performing and to be near of the crowd, because it was our goal too. But I think we have made connection between some.
And I think as well, like a really moment that we all loved from it was when we performed our original music, and people were like, and they were like trying to sing along, and we were like, oh my god, they don't even know the words, they don't even know the song, but they're like feeling it, you know.
It was that
So
was
that
cool.
was we're going back again this year again, and the guys love. I love bringing them back to work because I'm from Cork in Ireland, and I get to bring them back, and we get to experience it together as a band. It's like we make memories, but it's like a special moment as well for us.
To play.
Yeah, and just be like, come, family, friends, come see us.
And your latest song, Fly Away, released on 5th of September, it's an euphoric expression of being in love and waiting for that perfect moment when two hearts feel fully aligned. It's a very catchy song, and when you listen to it, you feel good vibes. It does this as well, no? I love your choirs.
Oh, the harmony.
yeah.
Everyone always comments on that.
Yeah, but you know, we was working to create a harmony because we love the sound about harmony. We support your voice a lot with harmonies, and maybe I'm speaking about me. I'm a fan of the Beatles, the Eagles, for example, that they do a lot of harmonies, and when we were in the composing process, it was very natural to add some part of this, like harmonies, no? And at the first time was very cool, and we decided to add, and we compose also jazz progression. We connected to the harmony that was cool for us. We were satisfied.
It's definitely like a sound of BEX. That's like if someone was like, oh, how do you stand out? It's definitely like those kind of harmonies, or like like a call and response. It's like it has that sound, and it's like people comment on that a lot. And we have another single coming out in the 18th of October. Similar vibes, as in like it gives you that really nice warm feeling, and it's got some really cool harmonies in it as well.
And Like Stay Song.
Oh baby.
Our baby
has been very successful on Spotify, and it has a music video directed by Martina Alcoba. You said it's not just a song, and a playful exploration of Rebecca's quirks and fears. Could you tell us about the creative process behind the song and what message you hope to convey to your listeners?
So the song was written about. So like in the lyrics, it's like, oh baby, I get cold, so cold in the winter. Again, we do that kind of like the call and response part. So it's about a lot of things that I'm afraid of, but it's like a tongue-in-cheek song also, because it's someone that you love very much, and that like the light will always stay on, you know, the light stays on for me. So it's like that, the eternal love light flame will always stay on, but it has to stay on because I'm also afraid of the dark. You know, so it's like, so I really am. I've been afraid of the dark since God I can remember. You know, so it's just like that kind of funny, mocking me, but also saying that like my love light needs to stay on, but also needs to stay on the bedroom because I'm scared. And I think I actually had brought this song to the guys. I had the lyrics were already written, and when I brought it to Lorenzo, he changed it completely into this funky disco style song, and then Hernan came in and we kind of structured it and reduced it to this. It's just like an anthem, like such a fun. It's probably one of our most fun songs that we have so far.
Yeah,
and when we do it live, oh my god, we have this part where we have like a call and response to the crowd, and they love it, and it's just getting them involved in it. And
it's playing at weddings and with beautiful locations in Barcelona. And which song do you enjoy most performing at weddings?
I'll go first and say my favorite song to play at the weddings is I Will Survive. It's like every time it's our final song, and when we play it, well, we play Light Stays On, and they go crazy for that, which we love. But playing at the weddings is different because you have to do cover music, and you have to be high tempo. So we're still working and we're still doing what we love. We're doing music. So I'm going to say for me, I Will Survive. What's yours?
I think too. I think the same, because there are a lot of songs that the people get crazy when you start playing. For
Lorenzo
example,
does amazing solos.
thank you very much.
He's like, oh.
And you know, I Will Survive intro with the piano, with that chord that people start to
go,
recognize. And then she enter in the part, the people get crazy in that moment that they recognize the song. And sincerely, I felt that a lot in the gig, and they gave me energy to play in that moment, because it's very
it's
intense.
the last song as well, and then we're like, and then the guys do, you know, the da 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 da, and then they do faster, 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 and they're
the one we played a version of Valerie, the people got crazy about this when we when we were arriving the chorus. There's a stop, like, and the people
and we just started
to sing it a lot and scream a lot in that part, you know.
That song is just
yeah, the drummer stopped it, and the people sing in very natural way, and yeah, I love to play cover because of this too, for the energy of the people, and they recognize the song, you know,
because it's familiar to them, and
it's familiar. There's some songs that are familiar in Barcelona too. Other songs now I don't remember, but I Will Survive, Valerie, and other ones, maybe Disco Inferno. It happened the same in every gig, and it's very cool.
I must say that I love your cover from Jackson's 5.
Blame It on the Boogie.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
We try to like even put like a spin when we do covers, to not just do, you know, a replica of that song. We try and put like a twist of BEX on it, you know, a little sprinkling of us on it.
This is a very profound question, guys. How many sunglasses have you got?
Well, I have about 100.
She has
These are mine too.
It's not mine.
You have many.
I have loads. I have loads.
And well, let's talk about Freedom. Had just been released. And Rebecca, your lyrics in Freedom are deeply emotive and resonate with themes of resilience and hope. What does the word freedom represent for each one? And can you share a personal experience or story that inspired the creation of this song?
Yeah, I feel like actually me and Lorenzo wrote the song together, and we were writing a different song, and then Lorenzo played like the guitar part, and this song kind of fell out of me, but obviously it was inside. And for me, it's like anyone that's ever struggled in life, and I've struggled when I was younger with lots of things, like mentally and physically, and if you believe that things will get better, and you believe in your heart and soul that, you know, if you keep holding on and pushing on, and you keep being kind to yourself and speaking well to yourself, like, you will push through and you will be at a better place. And it's sort of like a song that can hit people in a lot of different ways. Like, don't give up on life, and don't just feel like, oh, life is over, but just keep feeling positive about it.
Yes, and when we were composing this, when I was with Rebecca at the beginning, I was listening her words about struggling in life to get the freedom, and I get very excited about it, and I start to play this riff. It was very intense. I felt her in her vibes, and the process was very natural.
It's a real emotional song.
Very emotional song, and so we were talking about try to get an intense riff, emotional riff. Like,
it definitely takes you on like a journey, and actually I think that's the one song that we have, for me anyway, that when I can feel the intense like emotion from each one of us playing, and it's amazing. And it's like at the end, at the start, people are like, what's going on here? And then like towards the end, people are like, oh my God, the song just goes from here, and it takes you up here emotionally, and it just fills you with this warm, fuzzy feeling.
Okay, guys, let's talk about this concert, no, at Ocaña, and about your album.
Breakthrough.
Yeah, tell me whatever you want. I want to hear.
Okay, 7 singles. So we've released 3 of them already, and 4 are going to be on the EP. So it's like a mini album. Then we are doing a EP launch night the day after, so the 19th of October in Ocaña. It's going to be an incredible show. It's an all live, all original music written by us.
Yeah,
BEX.
our goal that became true.
Yeah.
Like breakthrough, our goal became true. It's like a slogan, you know.
Our dream was for us to do
Yeah.
original music and
Our
to,
dream became true because it's gonna be an entire concert of original songs.
yeah. And maybe I'll say as well, sorry, I was going to say if people want to follow us on social media, so it's BEX, so BEX, and then on Instagram it's BEX Band Official. Spotify is BEX, but you should probably type in maybe Freedom or Light Stays On because there's lots of BEXs out there. And then the same on YouTube, so BEX Band Official.
And now the last question.
Yay.
What is the craziest or most original thing you have done so far?
I don't know, like I feel like just everything crazy, but also it was like supposed to happen that like I moved here, Lorenzo was here like 4 days later. We met.
The first time that we met
We
was
met.
really crazy, and that means that
We were
something, you know, that we had to work together when we met at the jazz club in the center of
and
Barcelona.
we said we're going to
in
write
very
music.
weird, very weird things.
Oh, Lorenzo had no
like-
English when I first met him, so
Oh,
like
no. Okay.
he's
Yeah,
practically
I
fluent
wasn't
now.
fluent like now.
He said I was like,
Like,
blah, 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 blah,
not
and he was
like-
like, oh god.
Yeah, she was like, "Hey, Lorraine, oh my god!"
Oh my god.
I love
like-
my girlfriend. Oh, he got his friend. He said, "Oh my god, talk to her. I don't know what's
I
going
was
on."
near of my friend, and
I just think
I was
this whole-
lucky because I was with my friend that he had to translate for me.
But this,
But in that moment, you know, after that we had started to play together as a duo, and then we developed
just-
something about it with the entire band too, step by step. But for me, regarding BEX, it all started in that night at Big Bang, because at the beginning I didn't know anyone in the scene. I really needed to connect with musician, and she was the first
But I was only
musician
there
that
2 weeks before him.
that I met, you know. And after that, it was really cool, really growth. My connection exponential, and I started, of course, to learn Spanish because I didn't know Spanish at the beginning. So it's like it was a really cool process for me to learn something new. It was really intense and cool. So in the 19th of October, we are going to do this. And for me, it's like a conclusion of this intense project regarding me, because it, like from the 3 years ago that I met her and we worked a lot, and I was doing other things like session musician, other project, but it was so intense for me personally. But both the things, so conclusion of this project of my personal thing, but of course with the band too, with me and the band, you know.
So I wanted to thank you for being today here with part of Mi Rollo, and I want to wish you a lot of luck for this concert in Ocaña.
Are you coming? Yeah.
You have to. Oh,
Everyone. Everyone.
you must
you're
come.
coming.
You must come.
Okay, so
Thank you so much for having us.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.